called Leaving, and it's a picture, a self-portrait in a way. Recently, I've lost both my mother, my mother-in-law, my stepfather, and become the oldest generation in our family. And so I think about that a lot, about what's going on. And moving to Virginia, there's a tremendous number of ginkgo trees, which are absolutely gorgeous trees. And one thing that I noticed about them is just before winter hits and they die off for the season, they are at their most glorious. They are absolutely beautiful and vibrant. And so I thought that was a good metaphor for as we age. I do self-portraits periodically. I'm not a thinker, and so self-portraits really help me sort of do an insight into myself. They sort of come out of me and then I see what's going on. So the Beyond the Mirror was sort of that exercise in that for me. Most of my work starts with a photo that's printed on fabric. But then before I start stitching, I add layers underneath it and I add layers on top of it. And the layers underneath are almost like a patchwork of colors that I can choose to slash through the photo or slash through the upper layers and let them show through. So that's what the slashing is about. And it adds a frayed texture, an interesting texture to it. It was a merge of, I think, 3, maybe 4 different photos, a background photo, the leaf photo, and my self-portrait photo put together, and then manipulated a little bit in Photoshop. I tend not to do a lot of manipulation in Photoshop. I want the fabric to do the manipulation. And so then, like I said before, when after I get the photo back, I decide on the layering. And also in advance, I look at where I want the focus to be and where I want the texture to appear in it. And so once those decisions are made, then I'll start working on it. But while I'm working on it, a lot changes. It just, it grows. It grows. Well, first of all, I tend to use high contrast to start in most of my work. And I do like the warm colors. And I think I wanted that warmth of the yellow, the ginkgo, but I didn't want ginkgo yellow. I wanted it to be more a combination of human and nature and all of those. So it just seemed like the right, both passionate and calm color combined. For me, my art is about making. It's, the whole process of making is just tremendous to me.